bright as the stars. Put on your Sunday clothes, we're gonna ride through town. And one of those new horse-drawn open cars. We'll see the shows at Delmonico's, and we'll close the town in our world. And we won't come home until we kiss a girl. Morning, Edith. Oh, Edith, you cannot even imagine. The most amazing epiphany struck me yesterday, and the notion has possessed my mind all night and all day until I finally wrote about it. I'm calling it an essay on the general principles that regulate the application of machinery to manufactures and mechanical arts. It's going to be revolutionary. I have to call upon Ada as early as I can and share the joyous news with her. Excuse me. I hope it's not as too early to be inappropriate.
Like you, I doubt that Ada has rested her eyes since over 2 evenings ago.
Oh? Has the muse of science also visited her during these long nights then?
Charles, you can be so smart in some subjects and yet so slow in others. Have you not heard? Ada is simply distraught and inconsolable.
Oh goodness, is she ill? I must attend to her to inquire about her health.
She's heartbroken. Remember Thomas, her tutor? She was absolutely smitten with him, and she was planning to elope with the man. Well, they found her before she could get too far, and now the whole affair is over. He handed her right back to her mother and her maids without even a word to try and fight for her hand. Apparently, his last words to her were, "It's better for us this way." She's absolutely furious.
I am at a loss for words. I was ignorant about the whole affair.
Come, it would be better if we sought her company at a more auspicious hour.
It'll be better for us? Rubbish. It's funny how you waltzed in here, assuming I'd come back. Well, let me tell you something. You are way off track. Can't you see I'm different? Or are you still that blind? No, you stand right there and take it. There's no love to hide behind. Well, I am proud to tell you, I'm really feeling good. I'm doing so much better than you ever thought I would. My place, my own space to think and dream and plan. Took me this long to realize I do not need a man. I used to need you, but then
of mine. How are you doing, sweetie? You know Edith and I worry for you, right?
I know that. The two of you and Charles are the best of friends to me. I don't know what I'd do without you. My mother certainly isn't helping the situation. Oh, Dolly, she's stifling me. I feel as if I might suffocate if I'm forced to be in her presence a moment longer. This morning, I tried to leave the estate to go get some fresh air, and the servants wouldn't let me out. She has had me confined to the estate so that I cannot escape her prying eyes for even a moment. I feel as if I might go mad.
I know, but it'll be all right, I promise. Time shall soothe all wounds, and soon enough your mother will forget this injury to the family name. More swiftly than you can imagine, you will regain your freedom. I know it doesn't seem like it, Ada, but she loves you. She's just afraid to lose you to the outside world the same way she lost your father.
But that is no way to cage me in here like a pet bird, only to be taken out for viewing when it pleases her.
I know, and I sympathize with your suffering. Which is why Edith and I have plotted to bring you this.
Oh my goodness. Is this what I think it is? It is! The complete works of Lord George Gordon Noel Byron? Even Don Juan is in here. Oh, Dolly, thank you so much.
I know you've always wanted to know your father better. Your mother may forbid it, but I believe that everyone should know who and where they come from if they're able. Your father was an amazing writer, a poet of our time. You should be at least allowed to have a copy of his works as a memento. Maybe you'll get to know him a little better through this book.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me.
I'm just happy that I can alleviate your suffering, even if it is just for a little bit. But at any rate, I'll leave you to your reading. I'm on my way to the orphanage. It's going to be a really bitter winter, and I want to make sure that the children have thick enough blankets to last it.
Dolly, you are wonderful.
I know.
Good evening, Mother.
Ada, the servants informed me that you tried to leave the premises again today. You know you're not allowed to leave until your punishment has been served.
And when will that be, Mother? Upon my deathbed? Is that when you finally plan to release me from your controlling demands?
Perhaps your punishment would pass a little more swiftly if you were to show some remorse.
For what, Mother? What should I be sorry for? For trying to live out my life and my dreams instead of yours? Excuse me for trying to live.
Do not speak to your mother that way. I know that you're frustrated, but this is for your own good.
You can't keep me caged in here like a bird, Mother. I have to go outside. I want to see the world.
Mistress, I just don't think she understands your good intentions. She doesn't know what it is you're trying to protect her from.
You want to go outside. Ada, darling. Look at you, as fragile as a flower. Still a little sapling, just a sprout.
You know why we stay up in this tower.
Look at you, as fragile as a flower. Still a little sapling, just a sprout.
You know why we stay up in this tower.
I know, but
Can you sing us to me? I guess we always knew this day was coming. Knew that soon you'd want to leave the nest. Soon, not yet. But trust me,
might mean bedtime stories. I'm a grown woman now. I should be able to live my life the way I see fit.
A woman, Ada, really. You are a child who didn't have the sense not to run after her tutor because she had a schoolgirl crush on him. A man of such fine, outstanding moral character that he handed you over whenever I told him that I would give him money. Clearly you have matured into a woman of great judgment.
That was a mistake I will never make again. Mark my words, Mother. I will never let a man like that into my life again. I don't need men the same way that I don't need you. I refuse to be a puppet fooled by a puppeteer's strings. So please, I beg of you, give up on the notion.
I just don't know what I'm going to do with her.
Please try not to fret too much, mistress. She'll understand sooner or later.
Oh, I feel a headache coming on.
Would you like me to fetch the ointment or smelling salts, mistress?
Mistress? What's this? Where did this come from? Even after his death, this man is the bane of my existence. Burn it. I'll deal with Ada later.
Miss Ada, how are you feeling? I heard you arguing with Mr. Span earlier.
Who are you? Are you a new maid?
I'm Tabitha, Miss Ada. I agree with you, by the way. You will be a great woman one day. Forget what Mistress Anne and her servants say. You will do great things.
Well, thank you, but I don't recall a new hire being made.
I'm someone who will help you. Here, take this.
What is it? I don't understand.
If you wonder what the future holds nearly 200 years from now, just squeeze that locket tightly in your hands, concentrate, and you will be there.
What? I'm confused.
Ada! Ada! I was coming to look for you, but something terrible's happened. You have to come.
But the future?
What?
What's in the future?
What are you talking about? Just come on.
What's wrong, Kyle? Got reamed by the boss again?
You know, same old, same old. Just doing what I have to do to survive.
You're looking pretty shabby. Probably eat something.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
It means a lot. I feel like I'm always running around here. Can't pay for anything.
Man, we get you. Just everyone looks down on us here, and we do what we have to do.
Can't help it that report is shit.
Gotta keep one jump ahead of the red line, one swing ahead of the sword. We steal only what we can afford.
Not that technique. One jump ahead of the law, man. That's all, and that's no joke. These guys can't appreciate or grow.
Riff raff, street rap, scoundrel, take that! Just a little bonus. We don't think so, you don't own us. I can think Hank, gotta fix the facts. You're my only friend, a boo.
Except he hasn't got him.
Gotta steal to eat, gotta eat to live. Tell you all about it when I've got that time. One jump ahead the slow boats, one skip ahead my tune. Next time, gonna use a nom de plume. One jump ahead the hitman, one hit ahead the flock. I think I'll take a stroll around the block. Stop, thief! Scandal! Outrage! Scandal! Let's not be too hasty.
Still, I think he's rather
tasty. Guys don't eat, guys eat slip. Otherwise you get along. Wrong. One jump ahead of the hood.
One hop ahead of the hop.
Street rap. One trick ahead of disaster.
Control.
Live quick, but I'm much faster.
Here goes. Bet at the landing. Wish we had me landing. All I gotta do is run. Catch you guys later.
Mother, how could you? Why would you do something like this?
Why must you always define me? That man's name is forbidden in this house, and yet you purposefully hid one of his works.
He's my father. Why shouldn't I read his poetry?
Because he's a terrible father. He left when you were but a babe.
Baroness Wentworth, I assure you it's my fault. I gave her the book.
Yes, but she was the one who chose to hide it. With all due respect, Dolly, these are family matters. Maids, see her out.
As you wish. I'm so sorry.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
There are a million other authors. Why couldn't you read one of them?
He's my father.
He was a terrible father, Ada.
I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. I can't be your caged bird. I've had enough of this. I have to go somewhere else. Somewhere I can be free.
What are you doing?
Take me. Take me somewhere I can be free. Take me away!
Ada? Ada, what's going